No, not really. No. I was just involved in the crash, the second stage or first stage. I can't even remember, but I didn't even touch the ground there. So yeah, stuff like that happens. It's racing. My role. I had hoped to be there on top of the podio in the first 10, 15 positions, where everybody wants to be, and then just see if I can put Fernando in a good position. I think for us right now, he's the main rider for Milan Sanremo, and he showed yesterday his shape is growing. He's getting better day by day, and I think if we look back at last year or so, he's a young guy, but he has the talent not to need too much experience in races. He just feels the race really well, so we put all our cards on him. No, it's something that a lot of people always say. He just does Milan Sanremo because he has to. But I like the race there, and it's special. It's difficult to win. Every classic's difficult to win, but Sanremo seems just more difficult because you're always so close. You're always there with 20, 25, 30 people sprinting for the victory. So you always have the sensation you can win. So it always seems you're very close to winning it. But in the end, there's always a good rider who wins it. And if I look back at all the editions I've done, I was on the podium a few times, but I think I only missed out on the victory one time, and then I think even fourth. Then I really had the legs to win. All the other years, I think I was in the spot that I was on the spot where I deserved to be.
Even in 2010, when Ferrari won?
Yeah, Ferrari beat me straight sprinting. I mean, that was not a. I think I can't remember the year, 8 or 9 or. I was in the wheel of Petacchi, and he just didn't have the legs. Sabel pulled the sprint for Petacchi. I was in the wheel of Petacchi, and at the moment he needed to go, he kind of blocked, and Freire went on the left side. I was blocked on the right side, and it goes like that. It's a 7-hour race, and then in the end it's decided in 2 seconds. I'm not thinking about all the last things that I'm doing. I'm trying to think about all the fun things that are coming up, but my last race in Italy next Saturday, but I will be in Italy a lot, I think, hopefully after that. I don't really try to think, or even I'm not aware of the fact that I'm always doing the things for the last time, because otherwise I think you're not focusing on the right way.
And does it mean when after Milan Sanremo all the Belgium races are coming up that you take it day by day? Because everybody's talking about Parijs-Roubaix, but you're riding A3 Heilbeke, I guess, for example, as well. Are they all even important for you, or how do you look at it?
Yeah, they are. Like every year. I mean, it's the only reason why everybody talks about Paris-Roubaix is it's because being it the last one. If it would have been the first race of the Spring Classics, it would have been another race we were talking about. But Paris-Roubaix, of course, is my favorite race, and all the races before that are races that I also really enjoy. But Roubaix is my favorite, and it happens to be the last one of the row. But we have a lot of guys who are going good for the moment, and I think we need to find the right balance and the right rhythm for those races to get the results going. Because at this moment, everybody sees Sagan's flying, and it will be difficult. But we need to find somehow a plan to beat him.
But the objective, for example, in A3 Heilbeke is the same as in Paris-Roubaix.
There's not many races left, so try to win everywhere. For sure, we're gonna lose a lot, but we try to win them.
Do you enjoy the first 200k of Milan Sanremo? It's a big chat session there.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it goes very fast. A lot of people, they just think that we just start in Milan and then take it easy up to the coast. But sometimes when it's windy or the wind is in the right direction, it's really hard to. Sometimes people are already dead before they hit the coast, and you try to be there in front and focus and not to spend too much energy. So it's really a 7-hour race. It's not just the last 2 hours that you see on TV. That's hard.
What makes Fernando so cut out from Milan Sanremo?
I have no idea. He's fast and he's good. I mean, he's one of the most talented guys that we have in the team for the moment at his age, and it's only right, I think, that you put him in the situation as much as possible so he learns. Like last year, he learned a lot by crashing, but he learned a lot, and maybe in 10-15 years we'll be standing here with him and asking why he never won Milan Sanremo, while everybody thought he was going to win it 5 times. So you have to take every chance you get, and at this moment, when his shape is right and we can put him in a good position to try to win, and he has to take it.
Is he special, different than some of the other neo pros that have come through? You worked with quite a few Is there something different about him, or?
You have the language barrier. He's only speaking a few words of Italian right now, and his English is improving, but non-existent for not really enough to have a conversation with. But it's improving, and he's learning and everything right now. I mean, the language, the way team works, but you can see it like it all floats off him naturally. He doesn't have to force himself into a role he doesn't like, and he has the brains to make a decision of his own when he needs to in the race, like yesterday. So that defines a true champion, I think, or the start of a true champion. I have to see in the race. Every race different, and I think the way you can adapt to situations, that shows the strength of a team. It's not having one plan and trying to have that one plan pushed through at no costs. Then you get really predictive, and everybody sees what you're doing, and they just act to the way they think you're going to do the race. So being unpredictable makes it harder to beat us. So we'll see. Sanremo is not a difficult race. They go up the Poggio as fast as possible and down as fast as possible, and then they sprint. But there's always, every other 5, 6, 7 years, something happens you didn't expect. So you'll see. We have to be prepared for everything. A lot of guys already come to say goodbye because they're not doing the classics. And
so this week, for example.
Yeah. A lot of guys came to me and say like, we were thinking about the races we're doing, and we're not doing that many races. We're not doing any races together anymore. So come to say goodbye and good luck for the rest of your life. And
who,
so
for example, Quintana?
No, Quintana, no.
He will do A3 Haalbeek then.
But it's strange, because you're racing and then suddenly somebody comes to say goodbye, and then you realize, shit, it's not that many races left anymore. So you get but that's also why I did the last few months were actually not so hard for me. It was pretty easy. I was in Argentina, I was in Oman, I was in training camp, and the entire world was turning, and I just did my own thing like I do every year. Then you go back to Belgium. Of course, it gets a little bit more busy last week, but in the end, it didn't really disturb me. I done that much more work than other years. Of course, now we have 2 press conferences coming up for Flanders and Roubaix. They will be a little bit more busy than they used to be, but they're already busy as it is. So I don't think it really will affect me. Only personally, it will be strange.
Yeah, but people don't bother you in the peloton, so that's maybe the best.
They come. I know how it was when somebody else used to stop. You go to him and you tell him how strange it will be when he's not there anymore, and then he's not there anymore, and then nothing changes. So the race goes on.
Who you said it to?
You remember one? With Johan was really strange because he was in the team then, and with Peter and Van Petegem and all those guys, and everybody stops. We have a good relationship with them after a while, and then suddenly it's like they're going away from our own protective world, but they go out to the big world then.
You might miss it as well.
Wist je dat nog niet?
Did you do that, Bradley Wiggins? Did you tell Wiggins goodbye?
When was the last time I saw in California? Yeah.
Not ahead of Roubaix, I guess maybe.
Yeah, but he didn't stop after Roubaix. He stopped already 15 times. Doesn't work that way, Or you stop, or you don't stop and you keep racing. I told Bradley, but I did California with him last year, so we were still racing back then. But he's beatable, You can have the best rider in the world in his best shape, but it's still beatable. It's bike riding. Luckily, the best doesn't always win, and sometimes unluckily the best doesn't always win. But we can be assured that it's going to be very difficult for him to win classics.
Why?
Because he's the best, and he has not the strongest team. So it will be open, I think, and I think the race will start. The finals will start a little bit earlier than they used to, and then everybody has the same objective at this moment, trying to isolate him and get away in front of him. I'm only saying what the tactics will be for everybody else, but they will very much be aware of the fact that he's there, and he's gonna be the main guy to beat, I think.
So the team will be the key.
Yeah, but the problem for Peter is it's not only our team; it's all the other teams in the world. So everybody's gonna have the same tactic, try to get rid of him.
And you're saying his team is not that strong? You're saying his team is not as strong compared to some of the other teams like Quickstep?
Oh, he has a very good team, but we have to be fair, guys. I mean, you can make up the matter.
Okay.